Welcome back everyone to Robot Reviews. I'm your host Ryan, and today we're going to be looking at some customs. It's been a while. Haven't shown you any of my customs since end of December for Christmas. I gave you guys a look at my my already revealed holiday special baby Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in their Starfighter starships from Star Wars. Yeah, I said star a lot right there. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And now we're going to be looking at my new customs. I won't tell you the names yet. I will reveal the names when I show you the figures, which is going to be shortly in like the next couple of minutes, y'all. So if you want to fast forward. I'm just doing my intro. I got up the idea from this a long time ago. The idea came from the Raptors, actually, when I got the 4 Raptors, and I've always wanted to come up with a custom figure for the Raptor, and I finally figured it out and did it and finished it and blah blah blah. This one kind of just sprung up on me. I just kind of just winged it, and I did this within a week. So there's going to be a noticeable difference in quality as far as this custom versus this custom, which you will see shortly. We got Amber Collection Raptor right here, male Raptor from Jurassic Park 3. And we have the Hammond Collection female Tyrannosaurus Rex, which will be a male Rex for my custom. I don't give a fuck if it's not a buckhead or not or whatever, yo. I ain't that crazy about that shit, okay? So, yeah, and then I got Darth Brosis in the back there. Check out the review if you haven't seen the review for this custom yet, because he's going to be the nucleus of the Star Wars TMNT crossover story that I've been working on, that you guys will see shortly enough, soon enough, when I'm done, basically. But yeah, check it out. And he's going to be the one that mutates these guys. They're mutated by Darth Brosis. So yeah, we're going to be doing the same thing I usually do with the whole segments and everything. We're going to start off with measurements, and then we'll work our way into everything else. Just as far as price goes, there's not really much to go over here. I don't have boxes. I don't have prices for you. Because, okay, I got prices for you. Here you go. I paid 15 bucks for this T-Rex, the one that I customized, not this specific one, but the one I customized, I paid 15 bucks for. This specific one, I paid fucking 50 bucks for at Best Buy, whatever. But it was when it first came out, and it's still an amazing figure, so I stand by it. But 15 bucks is a way better deal, and that happened it was in December last year, so 2023 December. It was on 15 bucks on the website, and I got that shit. Yoink. And then I got this from a street festival, from a guy who was selling toys on the street. Shout out to you, Killer, because I wouldn't have known about it if you didn't tell me. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4 for $8 each. He took $2 off for the total price. So for 4 Amber Collection male Raptors, I paid 30 bucks straight. They're like 30 bucks each, okay? So that was a good deal. Anyway, I didn't pay much for these figures that I'm customizing. So I'm not really going out of pocket too much. And I didn't really, pay much for the materials because I have the markers already. I just use Sharpie markers. But we'll get into that shortly. All right, let's go look at the figures. I'll see you in the measurement segment on Measurement Daddy. For those of you who didn't know, I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 4-pack. Yeah, but you're not seeing this now. I'm just using this because it's the biggest fucking thing I have to hide them before I reveal them. You'll see this in March. Check me out in March to see this if you want to see it on my channel, because everybody's been having this. I'm late to the game like always. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you my customs. One and only Vellox, the Velociraptor, and Tyraxxus, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Is that it? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward. You know what? Bye. I waited for this. Yep, this is what you waited for. I know, right? Alrighty. So before I get into anything, before I bring them close to the camera, before I start doing all the shit I usually do in my segments, I'm gonna measure them. I've actually not yet measured them officially. So let's see what we got here. I want to say about 9.5 inches tall in height, and then from shoulder to shoulder about 5.5 inches. So from arm to arm about 5 inches in width. So we'll just say a little under 5.5 inches in width. It's basically the Xanatos, armored Xanatos body, just modified slightly. And then we have our Tyraxxus over here. Excuse me, Vellox. Let me just get over here because he's a tall motherfucker. God Damn. Tyraxxus is coming. You can't even see it. It's off camera and I know it. But trust me when I say Tyraxxus is coming in at 14.5 inches height. We'll say about 8 inches wide, more or less. Yeah, so 8 inches wide and about 14.5 inches tall. Tyraxxus is a big motherfucker. And I used the body from a Zerg, a very cheap $5 Zerg that I found at Burlington. Yep. So that is where I got their bodies from. Now let's do a comparison on Velociraptor Daddy. That was too long. On Raptor Daddy. There you go. Anyway, so I have the Amber Collection Jurassic Park 3 male raptor here. This is what I used. And I think this is one of the better figures, if not the best figure from the Amber Collection. That's debatable to a lot of people in the Jurassic Park community, collecting community, and it's usually because of this bullshit right here. I mean, say what you want about this figure, but this figure is a fucking amazing. And I think it's BS that people come at this figure just because of that. And then some people even have the nerve to say, oh, the painting's off, the shading's off. Dude, this looks like it came out of the fucking movie. What are you smoking? This looks amazing. And I'm not no novice dinosaur collector. I've been collecting dinosaurs for quite some time. So, like, that's my opinion. I know, but I'm sticking to it. This is an amazing figure, and they're a zillion times better than the Hammond Collection Raptors. I love the Hammond Collection Raptors, but they're too small for me. They're just way too small for me. This is what we're working with Hammond Collection. And there ain't nothing wrong with these figures. It's just that compared to this, yeah, I'm sorry. What are you fucking smoking? Get out of here with this shit, yo. Get out of here. So the thing I had to focus on is, what am I going to do for this custom? How is he going to look like a mutant? I got to pop off the neck. That I want. I want this whole neck and the head. So I did that. I just popped it off. With the hands, I was going to pop them off, but I said, nah, I think I'm going to hold off on that. I did do it at first, but then I just popped them right back in because I was like, what am I going to do this for? I'm not going to, no, I can't. He's not going to hold anything with these hands. So I was back and forth with what I was going to do. I've been working on Vellox for over a month, and he went through a lot of different changes, and then I finally said, fuck it, this is the look I'm going to do, which is right there. So then the feet, I also wanted to focus on the feet. Like, how am I going to do the feet? I want the feet to look like raptor feet on whatever I do. So I was going to use the feet itself, but I was like, it's going to be too small for the scale I'm going for. So then the hands and the feet I disregarded, but the tail I was so close to using, and I said, no, I'm not going to use the tail either. I'm going to do something different. So I basically just discarded the entire fucking body, and this is what I went for. I'm going to focus on the hands more on articulation, no, excuse me, on accessories. I just want you to see here that I went ahead and cut the hands and then painted them, and then I even shaved off some of the side that I cut and then pasted it back on there to look more as, you know, realistic as possible, as good as possible, you know, for a custom. I'm kit bashing, you know, so I got to do what I can, but it's good. This is a little looser than I thought because it's just a hair away from falling right out that peg hole there, but it's staying on for now. And for the feet, I decided to cut off the back spikes. I cut them off, and then I said, you know what? I'm going to use them still because they're just short enough. So I cut off the back spikes, and then I cut off one of the toes, and then I replaced it with these freaking back toes, back spike toes, whatever you want to call them. Sorry for the fuzzy. But yeah, that's what I went for. It's not going to be exact. It can't look exactly like the raptor's feet, but I feel like I got the gist of it, you know? Like, let me trying to show the feet here, and I can't get it to frickin' do what I want it to do, yo. What the hell, yo? The before and after here of the raptor, not of the gargoyle figure, because that's a whole nother figure, and I'm not doing that. I'm not going to compare the gargoyle body. You want to see the body of the gargoyle figure? Go check out my gargoyle reviews. Go check out the metalhead review, the super metalhead review I did. I have worked with this body before, and I really liked the Xanatos body, but I'm not into Xanatos like that, so I wasn't really upset that I customized it, because this is the first time that I took a figure that I only have one of and I customized it. I didn't really do much besides color it, right? And then pop a head off. Oh, the other thing, for the head here, I put a gluey, like a sticky pad, and then some crazy glue on that so I can get full range, but that's more for articulation. We'll go do that later. But I just wanted you to see that I can get his head to do exactly what the regular raptor does. I fucking love that shit. I love the way the head goes all the way back and it's got that curve. Hold on. Yeah, look at that shit, yo. I fucking love that shit. Let's get the other side, since that's the other. Okay. Sorry for the shaky. I'm a shaky motherfucker. Yeah. And, you know, I just went for that look, because why not? We'll get into that in paint and details and all that. I'll focus on all the rest of that in paint and details. I just wanted to show you what I did here and what I came up with and how I came up with it. I want to shout out Kenny Wayne, because while I was working on Tyraxxus, I saw Kenny Wayne. Shout out to you, bro. He's a customizer in the Action Figure Customizers group on Facebook, and he came up with his own thing using the Amber Collection Raptors, not this specific Raptor, the female. I think I have her. Hold on. I have my bag of Raptors here. I have a bag of Raptors, yo. A bag of Raptors. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, he used this female Velociraptor head to make some pretty sick fucking customs. Check him out. I will share a link to his post in the description. And, you know, you might have to join the group to see it, or add them, I don't know. But either way, check it out. Shout out to you again, Kenny. This was a great idea you came up with the custom. I didn't think of it that way. And he didn't even use the tail. All he used was the feet and the head. I think the hands too. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I know he used the feet and the head. And they came out really good. It looked, he made like a Deadpool freaking, not Deadpool. It's not Deadpool, but I think of Deadpool. But he made it look like a mercenary raptor. It's really dope. All right, let's go check out Tyraxxus. I've yapped up enough here. And here is Tyraxxus with the T-Rex, or the T-Rex with Tyraxxus. So yeah, they're amazing. I love these figures so much. I really do. Look at this fucking amazing dinosaur. How could this be so underrated? It's one of the best fucking T-Rex figures, if not the best T-Rex figure ever fucking created. The tail is Mendy. It's articulated as well. The feet are articulated, like the knees, the ankles, the everything, bro. The neck has like 2 articulated parts here, the head itself and then the neck itself on the body. The arms are articulated. The little wrists are articulated, man. Come on, bro. This is an amazing fucking figure. So that's why I took it apart and broke it and started taking it for pieces, yo. You know me. So, yeah, this is the one I originally got. And now for the custom Tyraxxus here. You know, I was going to wait until articulation to do this, but he's really tall and you can't see him. And I want you to see him. So we're going to articulate him now ahead of time. What I do here is I bend the knees. Bend to the knees. Bend to the knees. Right? Let me see. Is that level? No. Let's do a little more. Like that. Okay. And now, do a side shot here so you can see him in the shot. Oh, I think there's a package at my door. Be right back. Yep, that was a package from Big Bad Toy Store. I got some stuff that I'm going to use for customs in the future. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll show that to y'all on What Do You Get Now. Maybe I won't. But anyway, back to what we were doing here, which was articulating the dinosaur. I think I got it in the position I want already. I'm doing what I already did, aren't I? Yeah, I'm doing what I already did. It's okay. Here they are next to each other. You know, let's see. I'm going to make it look like the T-Rex is like petting him or something, petting her or whatever. Him, her, him, her, him. So let me go over what I did here. So for the neck, what I did was pop this all off from like the base of the head. I ripped this, I popped this off, I snapped it, and it just came right off. And then I took the part of the neck here and I used an X-Acto blade to cut right down the middle of the neck as evenly as I could so that it can get onto here as even as possible. I still have a cut there that I need to take care of. I want to get rid of that cut there, that hole, but other than that, that's pretty much what I did. And then I crazy glued it to the base of the neck there. I popped off the peg in there, I made a hole in there. I did my own little rig system in there. And for the feet and the tail, what I did was take a heat gun, and upside down this goes, and I took the heat gun and I just sprayed the bottom of the feet, not these dinosaur feet, the Zerg feet. And then once they got hot and melty enough, I just pressed the feet in as hard as I could to try to recreate the shape of it. It worked somewhat, not that great, but it did somewhat give me what I wanted. Honestly, I'm okay with it. I'm not mad about it. And he stands, so that's the other thing I'm happy about. And then for the tail, I did the same thing, but my dumbass wasn't paying attention. So when I used, when I used the heat gun, I did the ass, not paying attention that it was hitting the fucking joint of the leg too. And because of that, oh, it's holding stiff now. Of course, it's not what's showing, but this leg is a little loosey-goosey because of it. As opposed to this one that holds positions, like it's holding its position now. Oh, there we go. See, that should be staying up there like that, like this one. See? That's because I wasn't paying attention with the heat gun. Anyway, once I did that, I pressed down the tail into it as hard as I could. The tail was an easy removal. I just popped it off. You literally just pull out as hard as you can and that tail comes right off, okay? I have him going down a little more. And I have the dinosaur looking up. And how sick and twisted can I be right now? I want to be really sick and twisted. Why, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, I like being sick and twisted, yo. I like it. And I want to make it look like... Let's see. Maybe if I close his mouth. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna be really sick and twisted here, yo. He's gonna feed him a Spinosaurus. I feed him a baby dinosaur, yo. Why not? Fuck the Spinosaurus, yo. We T-Rex team for here. We T-Rex for life over here, yo. Fuck that Spinosaurus, yo. Yeah, I wanna make it look like he's about to, like, eat that shit. Yeah. Alright. That's pretty much it for my comparison. That's what I came up with for the neck, the head, the head. It's tail and head mixed together. Let's go check out the, let's see, we did measurements, then I'm showing you comparisons. So yeah, let's go straight into paint and details. I'll see you there on the spinning platform. And here they are on the spinning platform. I bet you didn't think I could get this big fucker on there. Well, I did. I bet you guys weren't even thinking about it. Well, I was. And this is what I came up with. Yes, I am aware that it looks like he's shitting out Vellox, or he's farting on Vellox. Not much I can do about it. I made as much space as I could so that you can see both their fronts when they're turning around, but also so that the tail and frickin' Tyraxxus frickin' face, head doesn't knock into anything. So as you can see here, Tyraxxus is definitely not done yet. There's some purple still showing underneath his sockets there, as you just saw before. And I just used a marker, a Sharpie marker, for the coloring of the Zerg body. I used a Sharpie red and a Sharpie black, and I used the fine tips to help me get in the crevices as best I could. I also used one of those the micron pens, which I don't have on me right now. I don't see it here, but yeah, I use those to get in between the fine edges. Let's look at Vellox here up close. He's easier to grab. I have the gloves on because for Tyraxxus, he's not like, he's dry, but I still feel like some stuff's gonna smudge off him, so I'm using these gloves just in case. Anyway, here is Vellox. He's got like a whole Darth Maul thing going on for him, but a little bit, not too much. I just wanted to get inspired off him, not so much like copying directly off the look. So I just took my own look there and I went with it. Now the paint needs to be retouched up on the toes I see down there, and I can do that. That's easy. Yep, I went ahead and crafted his toes to look like the Velociraptor toes, for those of you who are actually noticing that, because that's not how the gargoyle's feet originally look. I actually used the spikes from back there. I just shanked them off. I sliced them off and I put them in the front there after coloring them a different color a little bit. I think actually no, they're the same color. And then here's the cape, another red. I got this from eBay, but I'm sure they got this from fucking Etsy. This is such an Etsy thing. And you know, I just went with all the detail all around. I should touch up under there again, so I guess he's not 100% done. But then for the tail, I decided to do a mixed match for the black and red, because that's not how the tail originally looks. So yeah, it's freaking Xanatos' armored suit, I know, but it's tweaked a little bit. I even went ahead and painted the hands, and I customized the hands to look like raptor hands. So he's only got 3 fingers. Okay. And the same goes for the closed fist as well. Alrighty. There you go. Look at that side too. I did that too. I did all of that. I even did some, well, we'll get to that when we get to the accessories. So let me see if I can get this guy back on here like that. Is it that easy? No, it's not that easy with the T-Rex. Because he's big, yo. So, I mean, with the T-Rex. With the Velociraptor. Velociraptor is still pretty big. Just not as big. And is that what she said? I'm so sorry, yo. I'm so sorry, yo. I feel bad for you. I ain't got those problems yet. Let me stop. You know what? I think I'm just going to see if I can get him on, and that's it. Because... yeah, I don't want him to topple. Oh, I see movement. Oh, God. Oh, God. If he makes it around the corner, he's good. Yay! Okay, so for the T-Rex here, Tyraxxus, he's moving. I'm going to try my best to show this to you up close. Get his head articulated there. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, he's definitely still a work in progress, because you can see the purple still under the sockets there, and I couldn't really get under there without making it look bad or getting it on other spots I didn't want. But everything else, I did my own thing. You know, I colored all that black and colored the purple spots, or actually these were gray spots, and I colored them red. But you know, I just went with my own look. You know, it's a pretty, like, in my opinion, a half-assed paint job with a marker, and it could be done so much better. But you know, it is what it is. It really is. And as far as paint and details goes, for the feet, I got a heat gun. See, I still have work to do down there. So this one on the right is nice and stiff, like it'll hold its position wherever I put it. But this one is loosey-goosey, lemon loosey now, and that's my fault. It wasn't like that before. I did that with the fucking heat gun. So good job, good job. I painted the face headband there, which is from another T-Rex. And what T-Rex is it from? What is it called? The fucking the Dino Tracker one? Yeah. The beige one with the stripes, and it makes noise. It's got auto. And this is what the master came with it. So I just made it work for him. It customized, you know, just to make it snug a little bit. And then I went ahead and super glued the tail back there and wrapped this black band around to try to even out the shape. I could probably do something better there to make it look more realistic. And mostly everything that was purple is black. And mostly everything... Actually, no, I said that wrong. Mostly everything that's gray is black. Everything that was gray. And everything that was purple is red. So, yeah. Let me see if I can get this guy on here now. How the hell am I going to do that? I have that song stuck in my head because of the movie. I was watching the movie. How the hell? His face just hit the thing. I want to successfully get this back on before... You know what? I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off. Well, as you can see, the balance on Vellox is really good. But we ain't there yet, yo. That's articulation, yo. That's articulation. I'll go into balance and articulation. This guy is just so fucking tall. It's awesome, but it's also like, fuck. Where am I going to put him when I'm done? Like, fuck, man. I did not think about displaying him at all. And I don't know where he's going to go now because I can't just leave him out to collect dust. That'll drive me nuts. That will drive me nuts. Come on, buddy. I got you there before. What happened here? What happened? It's still a work in progress, as I said. You know what? I think that's good. Yeah. Is that good? Let's see. Can you stand like that? All hunched over? And I'll do that articulation bullshit later. I mean, that's really the position he's going to be in a lot of the times anyway. Like, I don't plan on standing him up straight at all. He's not going to look right standing up straight, but he's going to look great hunched over. Just not right now. Right now, he's just about to take a shit or about to throw up because he was drinking all night. You know? But it's okay. You know, we all have those problems, yo. Sometimes, yo. I don't know. Maybe sometimes. Not me, yo. Not me, yo. Sometimes, yo. Sometimes. Make it look like he's petting him. That's a good boy. That's my boy. All right. So, yeah. These are my custom figures. Painting details wise. I hope you enjoyed that very shitty job I did. Oh, God. Oh, God. I caught him. I caught him. I caught him. I was going to say the very shitty job I did in showing you the paint job. But I guess you're seeing a good paint job now. You know what? Let's cut away. Let's cut away to the next one. Yeah, you hold them up there. You hold them up there. Let's just hurry up and cut away before they fall again. I'll see you in articulation. Let's go over articulation quickly here because I kind of already did articulation for the T-Rex. But for the Velociraptor, what I really wanted to focus on here was the head. So you can see that basically what I did was I wanted to go more into it. So I got a sticky gel pad and I applied it underneath the hole. Like I took this off and I put it on top of the hole of the head, of the neck hole. Okay. Then I took a dab of crazy glue and I put it on the ball peg that's already in there. I didn't pop that off. Then I just applied pressure all the way down as hard as I could and waited for it to dry. And now I have my head doing its full rotation segment. Not too hard. You don't want to be too rough. You can get all the way to the left. All the way to the right. And then you got to press it in a little bit so that it doesn't see that gap in the neck. And it also holds its position. Okay. And this way it's not fixed there because I was very tempted to just glue it in there. But I was like, damn, but I'm not going to get any head articulation movement. Like he's always going to have to turn his body to turn his head. I don't want to do that. Showing you the mouth still articulates as wide as it always does. Freaking love it. I got some red on his teeth, I'm noticing. That's okay. That'll be blood. That's going to be blood, yo. Oh, God, that mouth, though. Only a raptor mother could love that fucking mouth. There we go. That's the position I want. All right. Yeah. I kind of want it like that. Yeah, there we go. That's so raptor. But we're into articulation, I forgot. So, yeah, articulation-wise, everything else works the same as the regular Gargoyle Steel Clan robot figure does, or the Xanatos Armored Robot does. It's the same. So I'm not going to go into that. It's really, there's no point. The only focus here for articulation is so you know that I can articulate the head still. I did also fuck up this part here, it's snapped off, so I had to glue that on permanently. So I won't be able to lift his arm up as much as I can lift up this one, because this can do that and that one cannot. Okay, that's really all I wanted to focus on for Vellox. Whoa, and then I wanted to kick the camera over too, because why not? It's very professional when you see a shaky fucking camera during a review. You know, I love that. It's my favorite thing in the fucking world. You know, that doesn't bother me at all. This isn't a sarcastic voice at all. No, not at all. Anyway, oh Jesus, let me check the camera again. Yeah, it's off. Let me fix this as best I can, because you know it is what it is. I feel like it's a little off, just a tiny bit. Ah, well, you guys are gonna have to deal with that tiny bit off, because I want to keep going. So fucking next here. This is the raw dog edition, yo. I don't edit shit, yo. I've been editing like crazy. What am I talking about, yo? So I wanted to show you again, but this time I wanted to show you what he looks like standing up fully, but I'm not gonna be able to do that because he's so tall. So I'll show you like this instead. Am I getting it all in the shot? Let me check. This is how he looks standing straight, standing up tall and straight. I may have showed this already too, but if I haven't, I'm showing it to you now. And it's just not going to work for me like this. So what I did was, oh my God, I forgot I was supposed to be putting gloves on. Shit. Hold on a second. Okay, much better. Shout out to my girlfriend, by the way. Thank you, baby. She got me these gloves for like me doing all my customizing and everything. Because a lot of times I get crazy glue on my fingers or marker on my fingers. And she's like, baby, I'm tired of hearing you yell about this. Put on some goddamn gloves. Thank you, baby. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do what I was going to do before I freaked out about not wearing gloves, which is articulate the legs, getting them back in that crouch position so you can see them. Some of the paint is coming off already. I don't think that was from me touching it. Probably was though. So I'm gonna have to redo the paint. I mean the ink. Ain't no paint on him. I colored him with a marker. I keep saying fucking paint. The hell is wrong with me, yo? It's like I'm a pothead or something. Oh wait, I am. Never mind. Yeah, I remember. I gotta pivot him up a little more so I can get that headlock in. There we go. I like that. I'm okay with that. Yeah. So the arm goes all the way up, all the way outward. So I can get some articulation with him, make him look like he's working out. It won't go all the way back or all the way up because of the shoulder here. So there is limited articulation for sure. But the feet, they work great because they come outward like a split. I got him doing a split. Look at that. Ayah! Almost. He could probably go more, but I have to do it. Oh, and I have to knock the lighting down. See how tall he is? He's so damn tall. And look at that balance, yo. Perfection, yo. I love it. It's because the tail is there too, though. I put the tail as an insurance policy just in case he ever does topple back, because he's on his hind feet. But yeah, I just wanted to show him splitting and sitting. Split sit. Yeah. So this is all you can do with the articulation. It is limited, so I know a lot of you are like, dude, why you choose this body? This is a great idea, but you could have done this with a better body. Probably, but the better body would have cost more. And plus, that would have implied that I planned this, and I didn't. Like I said, this is, oh God, this is random. Can't do everything at once. Hold on, gotta put the light back. This is just random, out of nowhere. This would be a cool idea for a custom. So yeah, that's my story on that and the articulation. Let's get him back in a position where you can see him, that he stands on his own. The articulation here is from a rig system I made using aluminum foil, a wire, and half a soccer ball toy to create a peg. And then, you know, it's very half-assed. It's very like mom and pop Ghettonomics 101, but it works. I got it to work. So that's all I really care about. As long as it works and it looks good, or looks good enough, because he's going to be a character in my Star Wars crossover, Star Wars TMNT crossover. These are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover with Star Wars bad guys. Yeah. Oh, and he's totally blocking Brosis, yo. He's blocking his master, yo. He's the reason y'all exist right now, yo. Oh, yeah, and the mouth articulates, too. I was going to do that for later, but you'll see this again soon. Let's get the head on there. Yeah, look at that. Let's get the tongue. I like seeing the tongue up like that. Yeah! Now we can't see Vellox. Vellox is hidden there too. Fuck it, I'm covering Brosis. We're not here to see Brosis. We're here to see Vellox and Tyraxxus. And there they are. There they are. I think he can open his mouth just as wide, yo. What's good, yo? It's an open mouth battle. All right, let's get into the accessories. And here they are with their accessories. That sword that Tyraxxus is holding is not his accessory. It's just there for an example. That is Leonardo's sword, the 12-inch Mutant Mayhem Leonardo sword. I'm just giving it to him right now because he's got nothing, yo. And honestly, I just wanted to see him holding something if he can. He can hold it, so that's cool. But yeah, he's got a sword there, and he looks like he's about to fuck up Vellox, yo. I thought y'all were cool. He's like, come at me, bro! Bro! I don't know. That's my bad T-Rex. Your mother! Yeah. He's like, come at me, bro! Okay, enough yelling in your ears. So, for Vellox here is the real focus of all the accessories here. You see what I did with his arm attachment? Actually, I've done all this before, not just slightly different with Super Metalhead. Check out the review if you haven't seen it. But for here, I actually drilled a hole in there using a screwdriver and a lighter. I just lit up the end of the screwdriver, wiped off all the black stuff once it got super hot, and I shoved it in that hole as best I could. And yeah, oh, well, there goes that, because it doesn't stay on that well, the actual other part. But that's just part of the figure. Let me show you there. Yeah. Now, I need to glue that because that's not meant for that. But yeah, it's going to look like he's shooting shit out. Thought it was a cool idea. For those of you who collect gargoyles and want to do this, screwdriver, a lighter, light the end, get it hot, wipe off the black soot, drill, like just dig your screwdriver in there as much as you can until it comes out. Don't go too far in. And you got a little hole there that you can use as customizing. And then you can do that for the Steel Clan robots and all that. I tried using the thrusters, the thruster fire that came with the actual figure, but didn't work out for me. I didn't like it. They were too big. That's what she said, right? Not to me. Wait a minute. That's not sounding like the way I wanted it to. God damn it. Anyway, there you go. That means my penis can never be too big. That's what I meant. Let me stop, yo. I'm gonna get monetized, yo. I don't even make money off this shit. I'm gonna get monetized, yo. Fucking, so this is what I wanted originally, and I just came up with that random blaster idea. But yeah, he's got lightsaber attachments. I'm gonna have him come up with his own fighting style and look a lot cooler than what the fuck I just did, because that is not a cool fighting style, yo. Not at all, yo. What else? Accessories. Well, let me show you what I did with the hands here. Exactly what I did, which is I cut down the middle carefully with an X-Acto blade. Notice how I said carefully. Be careful when using an X-Acto blade. There's your disclaimer. Don't cut yourself and say it's my fault, okay? So yeah, I cut down the middle. And then I didn't like that exposed like that, so I shaved off the side part there and I attached that to there. And I did that with both hands. Okay. Give you some HD shots, so if you want, you can pause it. Okay. And I'll give you that shot again, so you can see exactly where I cut. Using my white hand to help. I'm Puerto Rican, pero chacho, yo estoy el blanco, blanquito. I'm white-skinned. I'm a pale-skinned Puerto Rican. Anyway. So now we can make them look like they're, clashing hands, yo. What up, yo, my brother? Okay. And then we got the attachments here that go there when he's not using the lightsaber attachments. And that's it. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to show you guys. I was going to use this, but I said nah, because it does come off. So maybe I attach it to one of those and he has one longer saber than the other. That'd be a cool idea. Maybe. I'm not going to use the saber for him. He's not going to have that. He's going to have his own fighting style. I was going to use this gun, but this is too small. Now, this is originally for Darth Mauser. So I'm going to keep it with Darth Mauser. It needs to be retouched. I see the white coming out. But yeah, that's it for accessories. Thank you for checking in on accessories. I appreciate you watching my accessories. Come at me, bro! Okay, let's go check out the final poses. All right, let's look at these guys in the pose I got them in. Oop. I had to take the camera off the attachment here. Start off with the regular Raptor. Now he was so tall that I had to detach because like he's coming out of the freaking movie set, as you can see. He's so tall. And in my fixed position mode, you're not gonna be able to see him standing up that tall. Look at that eye, yo, look into his eye. Yep. And then I got, you know, the other dinosaur, the other T-Rex. There we go. Learn your dinosaurs, yo. Got him roaring at Tyraxxus, and I got the raptors roaring at, you know, they're just all roaring. They're roaring into the night. They're having a roar on, a roar off. Who can roar louder? I bet you T-Rex wins. Or maybe Tyraxxus. His roar is probably even more crazy now. But yeah, this is what I came up with as my one of the poses for the final action pose. Let's look at another one. Here's another action pose for y'all. Not so much action as opposed to just a different pose. You know, Vellox is feeding Tyraxxus a baby, well, pre-mutated Leonardo from the, or glow-in-the-dark Leonardo from the Mutant Mayhem line. Yeah, he's hungry. And, you know, if you think that's bad, wait till you see what I'm going to keep feeding him. It's going to be pretty fucked up, yo. Anyway, yeah, this is it. This is it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I have my Darth Brosis over here. Oh, I could take this glove off now. Thank God. I could take this glove off. The glove don't fit. I feel like O.J. Simpson, yo. I hope not. God, no. Anyway, this right here, Darth Brosis, check him out if you haven't seen it already. It's an awesome review on an awesome custom I did. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then I got my first ever Star Wars TMNT crossover villain right here, Mauser. I updated him. I cut his points off his tail, and I should color the back of his cape again red. That's the original color that I did for him. So yeah, check those out if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, check them out. They're pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool, and I hope you think they're pretty cool. Cool. Alrighty. That's going to be it for this review. Check me out tomorrow for the Super Shredder versus Super Shredder Shadow Master review. Yeah, where Shredder gets his revenge on Splinter from last music video, from last review. And you'll see what that means when you watch it. Thank you. Subscribe. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace, peace. Enjoy the music video, your mother.